Hello Cancer, my name is Nigel. You have found my alchemy. Today we are going to be doing your September 2024 reading. Let's get started right away here. You have, got it. You have this card of birthing. And if you look closely, it's somebody who is birthing butterflies out of their back. Doesn't look exactly comfortable. Right? It is a thing of beauty, but it doesn't look particularly comfortable. Now, here you have the separation card. And, you know, the separation card, let's see, got that? The separation card is something that is being cut away, right? It's like an alchemical sword. You're being pulled apart from something for your highest good. This may be painful and uncomfortable, right? But necessary. It's preparing you for something bigger or better. This is also a prerequisite for union. Okay. So this is like a cutting away. Let me see if I can move this a little. There you go. Now, you also have the Masquerade card. Now, these two cards, this one and this one, let me see if I can get both of them. This can be one of two things, and it's going to be different for each Cancer, all right? This could be someone from your past speaking to you through this reading. It was my fault, but I blamed you. This card says, I have secrets. You will believe my lies. I hide behind the perfect disguise. Now, yes, this absolutely could be someone from your past. I'm telling everyone that with these two cards. However, this also could very well be someone else in your life right now. This could be someone at work. This could be someone in your family who wears a mask. This could be someone who has recently blamed you for something that they knew was their fault. So we'll keep that in mind. All the oracle cards are like puzzle pieces, and we put them together, and you know, by the end of the reading, it's kind of cool. Here we have the sad embrace, number 45. And the sad embrace, let me see if I can focus that. You may feel something is unfair, especially when this is in reverse. This will pass, but this is going to pass through your mind at some point this month. There is going to be an unfairness done to you. You're going to feel it. And it sort of goes with these two cards. So for those of you who do not resonate with these two cards being someone from your past, then definitely mark my words. There is someone wearing a mask around you at the moment. And there is someone that either will or has blamed you for something that was actually their fault. And like I said, this could be a family member, a friend. It could be someone at work. Could be a boss. Could be anyone. It literally could be anyone. Now, we have the cow spirit here with number 15. And, you know, the cow is fertility, generosity. It could represent Taurus. The cow is the universal mother symbol, whether you're male or female. The Cancer is actually ruled by the moon, but is also very maternal. Unlike the cow, the crab is protected by an exoskeleton. So that's something to keep in mind. It is very maternal like you. And like I said, maternal is good whether you're male or female, but it is not protected. Okay. So let's look at this. You have spirituality here, and it's coming in sideways, and it says use money, magic spells to increase wealth and prosperity. You're being guided to discover your unique path. Yeah, I would say so. This is an advisor, healer, tarot reader, anything in the occult. It is coming in sideways, so this is going to be a choice you're going to make, whether to believe. Honestly, Cancer, this could be your own intuition. It's spirituality. It's something on a spiritual level, and it's coming in sideways, so it's going to be a choice. You're going to see all the facts this month, and then you're going to be called upon to make a decision or a choice. Here you have commitment. It says, a commitment is indicated around love or business. Okay, so there is something that you have committed to on the table. Yeah, I just skipped ahead a little bit. I shouldn't do that. Anyway, okay, so let's keep going. Now you were, I don't know if you watched the shuffle, but when I first shuffled these cards, a couple of them fell out. I put them back to try to get one, and two fell out again, so I just took them. Apparently, Spirit wants you to have two messages here, and one of them is Freya. Yeah, Freya is like a Viking goddess, kind of, right? I'm trying not to get too specific because I think the message is important more than her history. She represents fertility again, but she also represents a liberated woman, a sexually liberated woman. She's connected with the day Friday. She was known as the king of the Valkyries, the queen of the Valkyries. I guess this could be masculine depending on who I'm speaking to today. She was also a shapeshifter. A shapeshifter, kind of like the butterfly. The butterfly is a caterpillar. It goes into a cocoon. It shifts into a butterfly. So that might be key here. That might be key. You also have Nyx. And, you know, Nyx is the Greek goddess of night. She's the only goddess ever feared by Zeus. She oversaw the dawn of creation itself. Her symbols are the moon, star, owls, and mist. Looks like the moon is pretty prevalent for you. There's something hidden here, Cancer. Something hidden lurks either within you or within someone around you. And, you know, my feelings so far is that it is someone around you. You have destiny here, and it's in reverse. And, you know, these cards, when they come in reverse, it's a good thing because that means your destiny is on the table. Your destiny is playing out here. And there's not something you really have to do. You're going to be presented with a choice, and your choice is going to be your choice. But this is your destiny. It says, all that I need to know as I walk shall now be shown. And you see the number 8. The other number 8 almost looks like an infinity symbol, right? Fascinating. Okay, so you have dream here. And yeah, your dreams at this time are providing insights into issues that are playing on your mind and the need for healing. There is a healing going on here, but you are going to be receiving messages here for sure. So I would definitely pay attention to your dreams. Now, you have these two cards. Let's go with the cardinal first. You have cardinal here, initiation, spark, vision. As we know, you are a cardinal sign. There is a cardinal sign's time starting this month, Libra, on the 23rd. They are the initiators of the zodiac, right? As we know, you are a cardinal sign. Capricorn is also a cardinal sign, and Pluto enters Capricorn on the 1st for the last time in our lifetime. It'll remain there until the 19th of November. Reflect during this time and changes in your life since 2008. Also, Mars enters Cancer on the 4th, and at that point you may be very protective over what you consider yours. Whatever it is you feel ownership of, it could be you're protective over yourself, you're protective over your job, you're protective over your money, over your loved ones. It could be anything, right? Now you have pulled Psyche. Now this is pretty fascinating. And it says soul, consciousness, mind. Now Psyche is an asteroid. She's identified with the number 16. This asteroid was named after a Greek goddess. It's one of the largest asteroids, and in our chart, it represents the human soul's path towards self-awareness and fulfillment. The number 16 is the order of discovery, by the way. Now, ironically, the symbol here on the card is represented by the butterfly topped by a star. Butterfly is key. Butterfly is key. The star might be key, but the butterfly is definitely key. Here you have 2 cards here. Finding it difficult to pick up cards because I broke part of my nail, and that is annoying as hell. Okay. Now you have 2 cards here. It says career, and it says something important such as a new job or a raise. Obviously career-driven cards. So this very well might be something to do with work, Cancer. For some of you, this is definitely job-related. There is something going on behind the scenes. There may be, you may be contemplating leaving. You may be contemplating leaving after certain things transpire this month. There may be someone wearing a mask here at work. Somebody who blamed you for something. You may not be aware of this. Okay, now let's get started here on the beginning of your month. Beginning of your month, you have the deception card. Dun, 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 dun. There is a deception here on the table. Someone wearing a mask. There's something going on here for sure. Here at the beginning of the month, you have the moon, right? Some people believe this is Pisces. Most people, well, many people believe this is Cancer. And on this card, you can typically, I mean, you could see clearly the crab there, right? It's Neptune/moon energy. Hold on, let me get my dog. So sorry. It wouldn't be me if there wasn't at least one dog emergency here. So you have the moon, right? So as we were saying, I think it's Cancer, but you know, could be Neptune, could be Pisces. We have our friend the crab here coming out of the tidal pool. Your lunar awareness this month is at its peak. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Now look at the red. There's a red dog here and a white dog. The red dog is your instinct, and the white dog is your intuition. Intuition is really high, really high. And this, being that this is a major arcana, this is like, plus, you know, things by the light of the moon can be very illusionary. There may be something you're not seeing. There very well may be. Now here, this leads into the 6 of Pentacles on this side. This is moon in Taurus. And this is a warning to be careful about someone who may give their time, money, attention, or information with the idea of strings attached. Catches, hidden agendas. Hidden agendas are very evident here. Very evident. Especially by the cloudy light of the moon. Yeah. Deception. And here you have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. On this side is Neptune in Pisces. Neptune and Pisces, another very illusionary card, right? The comet signifies an important marker, a milestone. There is an ending that will birth a beginning. There may be some childlike aspect of yourself you're breaking away from, or perhaps you're choosing your own future by leaving something established behind, like a job. Could be a job. I mean, listen, it's not going to be true for everyone, but it's going to be definitely be true for some of you. There's just no doubt. And if it's not, there is a deceptive energy around you. There is someone who knows exactly what they're doing, and you don't see it yet. All right. So let's look at your mid-month. In your mid-month, you have these limiting fears. And why you have these limiting fears, I'm really not sure yet. So let's look into your tarot here. Now you start, you know, mid-month here with, the 6 of Wands, which is actually pretty good energy here. Jupiter and Leo. An achievement, something you have earned. Something that you're proud of here, for sure. But for some reason, everything just seems crooked to me for some reason. For some reason here, Cancer, this gives birth to this 9 of Swords energy. And this is the center of your whole reading. And I would say that it definitely goes with this card. There is something that happens this month that takes away some of your joy, some of your pride. I think there is someone actively trying to do this. You do have this 9 of, excuse me, of Swords. And as you can see, you know, with the 9 of Swords, this is Mercury and Gemini. You may feel anxiety, you know, you have to understand. I do think you do understand. You understand that those, at least at some point, you're going to understand that those swords are in your mind, right? You can tell that they're they're not solid, right? And you could also tell that, you know, he's bathed in sunlight. So he's not in this dark place, really. He's actually bathed in this sunlight. He just has to realize it. He has to come to that conclusion. But you do have these limiting fears mid-month. And this gives birth to a decision of sorts. You do have the Lovers here. This is Gemini energy. And with the Lovers, you see one lover has the symbol of fire. The other lover has the symbol of water. When they're united by Mercury, they become this alchemical marriage. Didn't we say that this is the precursor to a coming together? We did say that. So there is something coming apart and there is something that is coming together. And this could be a relationship for sure. But for others of you where this is job related, you could come to some sort of conclusion. You could uncover something here and make a decision mid-month and get over these limiting fears. There's fear here. And I don't know whether you come into knowledge that soothes those fears or empowers you in some way. But I have to tell you, with the Lovers, which is two things, that alchemical marriage, this gives birth to the Two of Cups, right? I mean, you can't make this up. It does bleed into, especially on this side. You see how they're both similar colors? It's kind of dark, but it's not dark in nature. It's just dark in color. This is Venus in Cancer, by the way. It's blessed by Venus, right? You have the masculine and the feminine, two puzzle pieces coming together. This could be a love from the past, re-entering your life. But this could be things finally coming together for you in a wish. Like you see that star. The star could be a wish. There's something, and this whole time is overshadowed by a decision you're making. It's some sort of decision you're making that you may keep under wraps, at least initially. You may not share it but it's some sort of, you're being guided. That's the North Star. You're being guided. So you have this energy that gives birth to Judgment. Judgment's an interesting card. It's fixed energy, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, right? Some people say this is Pluto. But no matter what, this on this side is looking at things from a different perspective. You're looking at things differently now. You see that bird flying over the head is Horus, right? He was known in Egypt as the god of healing. His right eye was the morning star. His left eye was the moon. Very fascinating. You are going to be looking at things differently. And you have here, ending your month, you have the Strength card, Leo energy, yes, but this side of Leo, facing something, right? This side, we have the Empress presented with her lion, and we can see that infinity symbol again. Someone clearly feels that they can threaten this Empress. Somebody clearly feels superior to this Empress. But she's not even standing up for this confrontation because she knows that the devil can't destroy what refuses to be destroyed. Whoever had power over you in the past or recently is released, and a repeating pattern is broken. You're stepping into a very powerful time. And I'm really wondering if it's because you've made this decision at the end of the month. There is something that's going to be revealed to you about someone in your life this month. There is someone around you that's wearing a mask, I think, Cancer. And, with these two career cards, it's just so... With that butterfly, you're definitely changing into something else. Two things are flying in two different directions. Now let's do your warnings here. In your warnings, you do have the lack card, right? You may have some doubts. Lack. You may have a lack mentality. I do think there are more doubts than anything else. You may be doubting your ability and doubting your intuition, doubting what you clearly see in front of you, at least for a portion of the month before you make these decisions. You have the Hermit here. This is definitely Virgo. We know that. And this is telling you to gain perspective before showing your cards or making a move. That blue robe, that's inner peace, going inward, being quiet about something initially until you gather. Don't show your cards right away. Don't let doubt overtake you. There's something about that for sure. And here we are. Here we have it. In your warnings, the 10 of Swords, the ultimate betrayal card. This is Gemini. It could be Pluto in Gemini. There's some finality indicated here. You may be seeing something closing out, or someone's true colors. This, again, family, work, relationship. Definitely. What's interesting is you have the 10 of Cups in your warnings. This is Neptune in Pisces, could be Pluto in Pisces, could be Mars in Pisces, depends what book you read, okay? It's a Piscean card, though, for sure. There is some hope you may have had, right, about a situation. And the warning here is that it's not what you thought it was, and you're going to find that out by yourself. Now, this doesn't have to be a love situation. It really doesn't. In fact, many of these cards point to something at work or something in your family or something else, right? This may be a job. I keep saying that. This is someone you trusted. This is someone you trusted. You have 2 10s here, and that's really not the only 10. When you break down certain other numbers, that's completion, right? Now here in your blessings, I love this. You have the Epiphany card, the breakthrough card. The sun is shining. You understand. You see what you see. This is a very watery card, as you can tell, like yourself. You have the 8 of Swords, but like on this side of the 8 of Swords, it's Jupiter in Gemini, but more than that, she's about to escape something after realizing her own power. She's about to remove the damn blindfold and see that eagle, which is the symbol of freedom. You're going to be free of something this month. And here you have the 3 of Swords on this side. Saturn in Libra, healing. There is a betrayal here. Total betrayal. Friendship, something. There is some kind of betrayal here. The irony in this card is evident. We have our night. Sorry. We have our rain, the water element. We have our chrysanthemum here, right? Let me see if I can. The blue chrysanthemum, it's the meaning, aside from this card in general, is ironically getting over pain or some event. The breaking apart of 2 things. The breaking apart of a friendship, of a job. There's something. Family. Could be a relationship, right? Separation. Definitely. But you notice it's different. This is a person who realizes what's happened to them and is now definitely thinking about it, but healing. Definitely healing, for sure. Here you have, wow. All right, so here you have the Knight of Cups. It's Pluto or Neptune in Pisces, another Piscean card, right? What do you see on this card, Cancer? I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if it focuses. Do you see that crab at the bottom there? There is a crab on this card. Why this wouldn't indicate Cancer, I have no idea. But the bottom line is, we have him offering his cup, but he's offering his cup to a certain constellation in the sky, and that constellation is Orion. The crab tells us that this knight's defenses are still up, and that is in your blessings. Protection. Self-protection is your blessing this month. You're going to experience a breakthrough, an epiphany. Information is going to come to you. You have the number 9 4 times, which is definitely cycles at least drawing to a close, and will have a domino effect on the rest of your life. The number 6 came out 4 times, which points to family. So for some of you, this may be a family member that we're highlighting here. However, you have the number 8 3 times, and that points to work. And so there's obviously at least 2 groups of Cancers here. this is definitely work related for someone, or a group of someone's, and this could be family related, and obviously this could be a relationship. But there is someone wearing a mask here. There is someone who has blamed you. Either you are aware of this or you're not, behind your back, even though they knew. Your dreams are going to be key, and the butterfly here is definitely key. Your lucky numbers this month are 7, 9, 6, 19, 15, 10, and 8. Your keywords this month are butterfly, separating, crab, and decisions. Usually I don't choose that many keywords, but I'm feeling it, Cancer. Okay. Give me one for Cancer, please. Give me a card for Cancer, please, Spirit. You have the biome, the connection, 44. The world, everything is connected in the biome. And then you have hearth. Yeah, I mean, you are going, it says comfort. You are going to be protective over your world and your world here. There is, I think it was the 4th where I mentioned you might be in a protective mode. And this child here appears here, and the child appears here. And for at least one of you, this may be child related. There may be a child involved in this situation. I don't think that's for most of you, though. Your comfort is going to be elevated. Your world is going to be elevated, but there are decisions you have to make. There is a deception that you have to see clearly. You have to see through these doubts that you're going to have, so you can go straight to this, epiphany. And don't forget, you do have, I mean, the butterfly is here over and over again. You are birthing something into existence. And I think it is a better version of you, a better version of your life. Do not ignore your dreams. And I'm telling you, for a good many of you, this is career or work related. I wish you all the best, Cancer, and I will see you next time.